Hello everyone, my name is Borka and today I'm gonna talk about the Endless mod. The previous video it was about the Overlord and it was on a Steam achievement, but this one is actually not a Steam achievement but still is in-game achievement. So let me first show you like where it is. It's on the achievement tab, the runes, it's like one of the first one. So you have to complete 100% of Endless Mode Cycle 3. It's absolutely like the same as the Overlord, but it's in-game achievement, not a Steam achievement. And still you need to do that so you can unlock the Synergetic rune, which is, I think it's over here, yeah? It is like 4 slots, and yeah, that's overall everything. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how to unlock that. So for this, I'm gonna play again the Elementalist. I'm gonna use the Sure-Footed, skill affiliate arcane, focus fire for 40% more damage, and generalist, as well as multicast mastery, since we're gonna use a lot of casts that are actually long chains. So yeah, let's begin, shall we? As you can see, I'm gonna go without any curses again, so I won't have like any issues, a lot of mobs, a lot of elites, and the game to be very complicated. I wanna mention that I'm gonna show on this video how to actually make the achievement, but I'm not gonna continue. I mean, I'm not gonna go for the next cycle. But I will do that in another video where actually it's like the continue of this one, because I don't really want to make the video very long. I just want to show you again almost the same build. Actually, it is actually gonna be, yeah, the same build as the Overlord. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that this is gonna be like two separate videos. The one is gonna be for Overlord, for the Endless Cycle 3 achievement to get the rune, and the other one is gonna be after Endless Cycle 3 until we die, which is gonna be, I think, at Endless Cycle 7, I'm not so sure, I have to check the video again, I think it was 7. So again, we're getting the Chain Lightning, and later we're gonna search for upgrades for that. We're getting the amazing rune here, amazing attribute for movement speed, which is very cool. To be honest, on this run, at the beginning it was very bad. Like, I had issue to find my spells, but later the attributes were very good. Like this one over here for damage increase, that's cool. Yeah, at the beginning, at the Endless Cycle, I mean at the normal one before to reach the Endless Cycle one, I had a big issue. You see, I already wasted like almost every single reroll until I get the might buff that it's not so special. Like I think I should probably replace that. Yeah, I am thinking of changing my set of spells. There's two spells that I'm quite not sure if they're good on use. Yeah, the one is Chromatic Bolt, and the other one is the one that I just picked right now, the Arcane Missiles, I think it was called. Those two spells are kind of... they're doing way less damage than the spells that I'm Chain Lightning. But I don't really know with what should I replace them. Like, I still have no clue. Maybe I should use the Arcane Power for more multicast. Another additional buff. Or maybe I should use something else, like, I don't know, like Cloud Shield, Poison Cloud, something that's freezing, I don't know. I still don't know. Maybe maybe I should try something that is giving slow and freezing effects. Because later the mobs are getting pretty fast, they're moving very fast. And I don't really have time to react on that. Well, here I'm having the issue with the spells. I'm like, what should I pick? I already wasted every single reroll. I have no clue. And this is what I don't like, because when I pick a spell, this means that the next spell that I'm gonna choose or attribute is gonna be probably to level the spell that I already picked that I don't want, you know? That's good. I already have like so many movement speed and a lot of health. I'm like, should I pick the speed or multicast? I don't even know what did I pick. I think this attribute that I just picked is just no. I don't need that. And I still have no clue why I'm not banishing any spells. Like I see so many users. You see there you go. You have a damage increase for a spell that I'm not gonna use. Lethality, please pick lethality. There you go. And yeah, if you didn't notice, I'm spectating the game actually. I'm not playing right now. I'm just commentating on what I'm doing and if I can find any mistake, but I don't think I'm gonna find any. Or I will probably just not notice anything. This is the moment where I was actually thinking, should I just redo the video? Because I still don't get my spells. Like, where are my spells, man? And I think I already took like few upgrades for those spells that I don't need. Like, I see the arcane power level 3 already. Like, hey, what am I doing with my life? And again, no spells, damn it. This is something that I just noticed. It is when you kill a void, you know, that demon that's throwing a lot of bombs. I just noticed that these bombs, when they explode, they're throwing another almost the same amount of ranged bombs that are exploding again. And I'm always like wondering why there's like still keep going on with that explosion after the boss is dead. And there you go, you get the light beam, alright. To be honest, that light beam, I don't know if I had then the most upgrades, but I remember that this light beam that I took as a last, almost the last spell, I still have one more to change. This light beam was actually my top damage done spell. And I'm not quite sure, was it because it had most upgrades? And here I just noticed, I was like, hey, I can actually start banishing spells. I just need to change one more spell. Arcane Power. But to be honest, that Arcane Power, it might be a good use. Maybe I should use Arcane Power instead of Arcane Missiles, or the one that I'm trying to search to get to replace the Arcane Power with right now. There you go. This is the thing that I might try, like I'm considering of changing, because I'm not quite sure if it's worth. I mean, this chaotic bomb that I'm throwing everywhere, I don't chromatic bolt, my bad. Like I don't even know the names yet. I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know the perfect build. Like the only thing that I have in my mind is that the build that I'm using right now, it is having damage, but it is not having any defensive. Like no matter how much health I stack, at the end I'm just gonna get one-shotted. So I probably need a healing or some shield. And since I don't get like any shield spells on this class, I think maybe healing. I remember that I had like few times smite. Was it smite? I think it was smite. There was a spell that is dropping a big area on the ground where it's healing like for 10 HP. I mean, I know it's not so much, but later if you upgrade it, it's gonna be like more. Maybe it's gonna be 20 or 30. In the area, you can upgrade the area to be way huge. And to be like multicast on many places. Like my guess is that probably I should replace that with the arcane missiles instead. And for that bolt that I'm having, I should replace that as well for probably arcane power for the multicasts. And the smites that I just mentioned. Yeah, that might be actually the combo. Yeah, I think I just figured out what I might try next, but I don't know when it's gonna be. No idea. Right now, this that I'm doing is just to focus on one-shotting, that's all. With the defensive is very bad. There we go, I think I just saw smite, but yeah, I was kind of slow, I didn't actually pay attention. Yeah, I definitely saw the smite spell, but I'm not so sure if smite was the one that's healing. I remember I was watching one videos with one guy that was doing Overlord, and he was doing the Overlord with all the curses. So yeah, there was actually a lot of things happening. And this guy, I didn't see him doing like a lot of damage. Like the bosses already stuck, there was like so many bosses in one place. It was very laggy, and the only thing that he was doing was he was flying all the time and he was taking damage all the time. But he had a big CTR reduction. Like he had the spell that's healing, and it was like all the time on the ground. So he had like instant regen full health all the time, no matter how much damage he take. But at the end he actually got one-shotted, I don't know how. But if it's not a one-shot, you can survive that. Okay, so we're done with the first part. You should be very careful which portal you take. Like, this is my second video, and the reason for that is because on the first one I fell. Like, I was literally staying on the portal spawn right on the blue portal. Like, I had no idea that there's gonna be a blue portal spawning like beneath me, but it did. And my cycle ended at 3 or 4, and I was like, no. Well, it was actually a good one, but my idea was to, you know, to continue. So I had to start all over again. I'm trying to do here the tactic just to stay in one place and move in circle, but this is the moment where I realized that I'm not having enough damage for that. Multicast, that's good. I think this cycle 1, I was like, hey, I'm not doing much. Like, I'm not doing damage, I can't kill anything. But at the end of that cycle, I think it was right at the end of this cycle, I had like so many upgrades. It was like very huge. Like at the next cycle, I was able to actually do that rotation, just to stay in the middle and move my mouse like on a circle. There you go, I have like already a huge upgrade for multicast. Now I think I'm about to try that again, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. I'm just moving around. There you go, again multicast after multicast. Yeah, I think those were the upgrades that actually changed the game a lot. And here I just noticed that actually I can start doing that. But still, there was some red circles below me, so yeah, it wasn't quite the damage done, the one that I needed. Yeah, now here at the boss I was like, hey, am I actually doing anything? Like, he's not dying at all. I'm trying to do that again. Am I? Nope. Still not working. Like I already said, I think I remember it was at the end of that cycle. Not quite sure. Another one, area effect, alright. Those upgrades are actually huge, like one after another, I can't even believe that. I'll get the CDR. I'll get another area of effect. More health, of course. I was about to click the movement speed. Now I'm trying to do that again. Because all I want to do is just to chill in the middle, right? Like, you can just chill in the middle and just rotate your mouse. That's all. That's the most easy way. And of course there's gonna be a lot of crystals that are gonna drop around you. You're not gonna pick them. The idea is for them to just stack around everywhere, and when the boss is like spawning, you're just gonna kill him, he's gonna drop the crystals, and when you get the crystal, it's gonna automatically pick every single experience crystal on the ground that's active right now. Yeah, I think this is the moment where I realized that I'm available to do that. Like the damage is enough to actually to do that. Took me a while. Like it took me like a cycle and a half. Like I can even see that it was like a cycle, the first one. The only issue for that is that sometimes I actually get red circles on the ground. Like there's some small mobs that are casting it from very distant range, and my lasers can reach, but it's kind of fine, I guess. I mean, at the beginning it's fine, since you're not taking any damage, and you're leveling all the time, so you can regen. It's cool. But if you're after cycle 3, this thing is crucial because the damage is actually huge, and the cast is very fast. You don't really have, like, sometimes you don't really have time to react on that. Like you can see it on time and you actually take the damage without a dash or anything like that. There you go. When I saw how the boss is like dying instantly, it was like, okay, I'm quite sure that I have like too many updates right now, but yeah, that's the idea. This is the build that I'm talking about, guys. If you want a one-shot build for anything, this one is working for anything, like I swear, for anything. If you want to get like Overlord 3 achievement, there you go. If you want to get Endless Cycle 3, there you go. If you want to go for curses, like to play with tier 6, I think it was. No, tier 7. I think tier 7 was the last curse. But I didn't try it yet. Like I didn't try to play tier 7 with this build. I think I did like 6, and I didn't touch 7. The reason for that is because I was checking the achievements in the game in Steam, and there was no achievement for tier 7. There was no rewards, no runes, no anything for to play to actually finish the curse 7. So yeah, until I don't see like any reward or achievement for it, I'm not gonna touch it. Or actually I might try, I might like test and show you how is it looking like. The only problem for there is that you still need a little bit of luck, because you're not gonna have like enough of upgrades for your damage. So yeah, you might have an issue with the damage at the beginning. And those people that are actually making the videos, at least from what I notice, the ones that are making the videos for all the curses with Endless or with Overlord, they're cool, yeah, they're very broken. But the thing is that I don't see a heavy damage there. Like I don't see a big damage, and all I see is a lot of bosses spawned like everywhere, a lot of red area everywhere, like not possible to dodge like any skill shots or anything like that. Meanwhile, with my build, I'm trying to kill everything on time. That's the idea. To kill like most of the things in time, so they're not gonna like stack everywhere. Because when they stack everywhere, you're gonna be like, okay, how I'm gonna kill them? How I'm even gonna reach them without to take any damage, right? So yeah, that's the idea of this build actually. Here you go. The last boss of Cycle 1 just got wrecked. One-shot it. Again, be very careful with the portals. Don't stay in the middle when they're spawning. Never do that. Never stand in the middle when they're spawning. You never know what you might pick by mistake. Don't do the mistake that I did. Here I'm like checking what's happening, like how much health they have, how much damage they're doing, what's their movement speed. And this is the moment where I'm like 100% sure that I can just do that. The tactic was just stand in the middle and just move in circle. Like I was planning to do that way early, but now I'm having like almost every single upgrade, so I can just do that. You can see like half of the mobs, even more of them are already dead, and the void is like almost spawning, and still I didn't move. Like I'm literally staying from where I spawn. I didn't even dash yet. Like I don't need that, but for the bosses I will actually need it, because I don't really know from which direction they're gonna spawn, and they're gonna like start throwing a lot of AoE and red stuff that you actually have to dodge. Here you go, he just spawned, and yeah, I have to dash a little bit here. And now I'm gonna have like a lot of levels. That's cool. That's what I'm talking about. Level after level after level after level after level. So yeah, I just took every single crystal that I was saying. Underground that's giving experience. And I'm just gonna keep doing the same stuff. The boss is about to spawn and he's about to actually get one shot. There you go. He didn't even manage to cast anything, he just died. At the Overlord, when I was playing it, I was explaining that at Cycle 3, after Cycle 3, everything is like drastically changing. The stats are changing, everything is like getting way huge. like a huge percent of everything: damage, movement speed, health, and the same goes for here for endless mode. Like until endless tree, everything is like alright, but after like endless tree, everything is just going like so wrong. Like the problems are like everywhere. I'm not quite sure, but I think that the lasers are having a big range. It's just that usually it's not looking like a long range, but I think that it is. It is a long range. And I don't know like if that's a bug or is that how it's supposed to be. Like I don't even know, is it the boat that I'm throwing at all directions? I don't know. Like I can't really figure out, too many effects are happening, too many multicasts and still no clue. Like it's still area access, there might be actually some bug or something like that. But yeah, the entire cycle you can see I'm like already half done, and I'm still like remaining on the same spot from where I spawned. I don't even get it. How did I manage to get like 3 bosses so fast? And this one, I have no clue what it just happened there. Like I didn't even manage to see how the boss is looking like, or what he's casting. He just died. Like he died so fast that I have no clue. Like, what is he doing? To be honest, this is probably my record of doing like of just killing a boss like so fast. I don't even know, was it like 1 second, 2 seconds? I think it was like few seconds, because it took me like you know some time to react from where he's gonna spawn. Same goes for this one. And this, especially this boss with the flames, is very important. When you kill the boss to wait for the flames. I know it's not so crucial at the beginning, it's not doing much damage, but later, when the percentage is like going way higher, it's very crucial there. So let's go, Cycle 3. Cycle 2 was probably the most fast one, because I had the biggest upgrades there. From now on, I think, yeah, Cycle 3, enemy health is not, like the stats are not so much yet, which is fine. I can still repeat the same stuff. I can just stay in the middle and just rotate with the mouse. I think that that's the most fast way. Just stay in the middle and rotate. You can literally just stay 8K. Like if you're having two monitors like me, you can watch something, like watch some videos while rotating, and from time to time you can just watch your screen if the boss is about to spawn, or if you took a damage. Like if you took a damage, this means that you're not doing enough damage and the mobs are actually reaching you, or they managed to actually cast in time something, right? So here's the boss and he just dies instantly again. Like it doesn't really matter, Psycho 2, Psycho 3, it's the same. At least for me it was the same deal. Yeah, this is I didn't manage to get because it was an elite. But yeah, we're gonna continue to stay in the middle, like YOLO. Doesn't really matter. Also, what I like to do when I do that rotation is to make sure that there is nothing on the edges. Like you see on the left side at the top, there's like a rock there with one palm tree, I don't know what it is, how is it called. It is good to have less stuff like that on your screen when you're doing that rotation. I don't know why, I just don't like to have like any objectives. Like all I wanna see is the laser and how it's like rotating. And here we go again. We have those casters that I can kill in time, and the boss that I have to move a little bit. It doesn't matter, he's dead already. And now I took like every single crystal again with the big levels. Like I don't know, like how many levels do I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, like you get like 10 levels for each boss kill. Well, it is different, I think. Like maybe later it's gonna give like less XP. I didn't really pay attention, like I don't even know. I'm very bad at calculating, don't really wanna do that. Like I was just curious for a moment, like how many levels do I get? But yeah, overall, if you do the right upgrades like I do with this build, you should be able to do that until the end with the achievement just by rotating like that. I mean, at the end you might have to move a little bit. I'm quite sure that there's gonna be something that is gonna be available to reach your screen, except the bosses. Here we go, the boss again. I'm not quite sure from what direction he's coming, and I have no clue how this didn't hit me. flames again, and you see I just stepped into that flame for less than 1 second and I already took like instantly 100 damage. Well, if that was cycle 4 or 5, that will be definitely crucial. And this is a big mistake for just standing in the middle and doing nothing. Like you can just cut those stuff that I said to just stay in the middle and just chill. Like you really have to watch your screen, because you see sometimes there's something that can reach you and can hit you for very less time if you're not dashing or just moving around. Like those spiders almost killed me, almost took like one of my lives for like 1 second. And yeah, that was, I remember that moment. Like literally that moment was the time where I was like focusing a lot on the other screen and not the screen that I'm playing right now. And this is very bad. Like when you get like this HP, like at least when I get that HP, I was like panic. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to lose all my life. I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose my life. I mean, I don't really want to lose it because look, it is so easy right now. Like, I don't want to lose it that early, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna continue doing the same rotation. And this is how I'm gonna actually end the cycle 3. Just those spiders were a little bit like an exception. And this is how you actually end the cycle 3, guys. For the achievement, in-game achievement again, and for the rune. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm gonna continue it in another video because I don't want to make this to be like a very long video. So yeah, that's overall everything, guys. I hope you like it. If you so, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment what do you think about this, and yeah, wish you a good luck with that. Take care.